What's up, guys? Man, that's fucking thing. See that? This stupid chair? I got a new one. Mother, father, daughter, son. I guess that's what they call a family. So I'm happy. God, much better. I asked my lawyer where he got his chairs at. Much better. This is a good chair, man, for playing video games. Guys, I have an apology. I'm gonna turn the aircon because it's fucking hot. I'm all about quality, like picture quality, sound quality, but I gotta have aircon. And it's back here. I hope this directional microphone doesn't pick that up too much. If it does, I'm sorry. So yeah, I had to get a new computer chair because that one was horrible. First off, the wheels broke. I think before it was delivered to our house, and I went back and was like, yo, WTF, you guys can't do this. You sold me a bad chair. And they said, oh, sorry. And then they give me new wheels, and they charged the guy who sold us the chair. They took money out of his paycheck to pay for those wheels, which they should have replaced anyway. Which is really, come on guys, really, you can't do stuff like that. My parents gave me this mug for Christmas. Well, they got it in Alaska and they gave it to me while I was in town for Christmas because I haven't been there in 2 years. My parents are so sweet. They always buy their kids and their grandkids gifts when they leave town. They've always done it and they always will do it because that's how they are. They're actually really beautiful people. I like this shirt. It actually works. It's kind of nice. So, today I wanted to talk to you about my views on cussing. My views on cussing. I know I cuss a lot. It might offend some of you. I think a lot of my friends on Facebook are actually people from my parents' church. If you don't know, my parents are ministers. And, you know, my parents, they don't cuss. They're like really good people. They're really pure. They're kind. They're wise. I think it might have affected my relationships with people on Facebook. But if me cussing affects people's way they respond to me or communicate with me on Facebook, then maybe they're not worth me being their friends. It's kind of weird. It's one of those days for glasses. Truth be told, I need Macy to shave my eyebrows because they're looking like, I look like a fucking wizard right now. See, there I go again, cussing. See, let me explain something to you. My views on cussing. Sometimes, fuck just fits the moment. There's nothing like a good cuss word. If I'm trying to communicate something to you and I say fuck, it adds a little more passion. What does cussing even mean? Where does it come from? I mean, I think people honestly justify calling somebody a jerk on the road and not saying fuck, shit, or damn. Which I think calling somebody a jerk on the road is worse than saying fuck. I mean, cause who came up with what cuss words were? Just like, oh, you sound crass. I mean, who comes up with these ideas? I mean, what does cursing actually mean? You know, I think it's being negative towards people. When you insult somebody, like, JR, you're a fucking dick. For no reason, you just call them a name. Or you're a fucking idiot. What? If I just call you an idiot, I said fuck. Like, because I'm used to it, right? If I just insult him for fuck's sake, that's horrible. Like, why would you do that? Why would you insult somebody or, you know, making fun of fat people to their face? See, my views on like humor, I'm a funny guy. I make fun of other people and I make fun of myself. I think it's funny to make light of things. It's hilarious. I mean, I have a really crass sense of humor. I have a dirty mouth, you know what I mean? And I say things like to my girl's uncles, like, hey, can you give this guy a ride in your car? I'm like, well, how good is he at giving blowjobs? It's a total joke. I'm not into blowjobs. I don't want a blowjob from some guy, but just the fact that I say that is really funny. See, I'm crass because it's funny. In the right time and place. There's a right time and place for everything. Sometimes a friend needs to hear, dude, you're being an idiot. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? You're messing your life up. There's a reason why I would insult a friend. I'd look at him in his face and say you're being an idiot. You need to stop doing this because you're destroying your life. But I just slam somebody down and call them stupid and pathetic, and I'm always telling them they're bad, but there's no reason for it, no good reason, then I think that's cussing. I think that's what the Bible talks about cussing. In Proverbs it says, the wounds of a friend are faithful, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. I got a lot of negative comments with the boat trip. The hustling boatman, I have to say, that guy had it coming. There are a few things in life that I hate with a passion. Now keep in mind, I'm a passionate guy. I speak passionately, I love passionately.
You're a nice guy!
And I come at people passionately. I'm a really strong personality type person, and I don't put up with shit from nobody. But I love everyone, and sometimes love is harsh. Love needs to be hard sometimes, and you have to understand that I have all good intentions with people, but the few things I hate with a passion, I hate when people lie, cheat, and steal. And another thing I hate is when people try to scam or take advantage of others, like elderly, little kids, and just anybody. I can't stand that. Now, let's be truthful, okay? Everybody lies. I lie. My mom lies. My mom's a minister. She would never understand why I say that because she really is not a liar. I'm not a liar because I'm an honest person. But I mean, seriously, don't you think everybody at some point might lie? I mean, I don't think anybody is immune from lying. But there are these little tiny lies, okay? I'm not gonna lie to my girl. But I mean, I can't think of a way I would lie. But I know I have to lie because I'm human. And the only reason why people lie is to save themselves from consequence. And if it's a little tiny thing, I have a lie right here. Sometimes I don't want to shake people's hands, okay? I'm a germ freak. I don't like shaking everybody's hands. When people are looking a little dirty or like they scratched their balls or peed without washing their hands, I'm not gonna want to shake their hand because they've got penis juice on their hands. It's gross. Sometimes I just go pound it, man. Oh, you don't wanna shake my hand, I'm sick. That would be a perfect example of why I would lie. And sometimes I actually am trying to push more towards being honest. Hey man, I don't like shaking hands. But sometimes that's insulting to people and some people aren't wired to take that kind of truth or reality. So I lie about it and say, oh, I'm sick. Or I've been picking my nose. I'll straight up tell people that. Even though I haven't, which I probably have because I pick my nose a lot. What guy doesn't, right? All guys pick their nose and scratch their balls. Every guy does it. Lying, cheating, and stealing. Stealing, thievery drives me crazy. I've said that before in videos. When I see people being scammed, I stand up. Now somebody made a comment on YouTube, that guy was twice your size. If he had been bigger, I doubt you would have done that. Take my word for it. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how strong you are. I will come at you with all I got. And I am crazy enough and look tough enough where I can get most people to back down. And if somebody could truly kick my ass that has more expertise in martial arts than me, I guarantee you I would not have to talk to them like that because they are a person of class and quality. Because you can't advance in martial arts unless you have good character and you're a good person. Because if you're a troublemaker, people aren't gonna want you in martial arts. I've been in martial arts long enough to know that. See, I'm a classy guy, I'm a nice guy, I'm a gentleman. When I see people being taken advantage of, I'm just the guy to confront them and say, you can't do that. When people hustle others, I get more mad than when people try to hustle me. But this was a perfect time where I needed to show my intimidation skills and put it in this guy's head. Don't hustle me. That really pisses me off. If he's gonna do it to me, he's gonna do it to others. That's wrong. And there was a life lesson to be learned. This guy could have made more money and got a bigger tip. He would have gotten a tip if he had just said, you know what, let's give you this mask, you know, I wanna take care of you. Thank you very much. See, Americans, as I've said before, are spoiled brats. So if you take care of an American and you say, hey, let me give you a service, I bet you would be tipped more than if you tried scamming them and charging him 50 pesos. That guy made nothing. However, I have to say I didn't do this in the video because I thought the video would be better. I actually ended up tipping the two other guys. The little guy is the guy I chewed out and looked in his face and was like intimidating him because the other guy, the little bitch, wasn't man enough to come up and face me when I paid him for the boat because he was the boss. That was the guy I had a problem with. The other two guys, they were little tiny Filipino guys. I had no problem with them. And I could tell they were nice guys. And even JR here, you know, come say hi, JR, right here, come wave. JR.
Hi.
This guy's a man. Those guys were actually telling their boss, hey, why don't you let him borrow the mask? What's the big deal? He's like, nope, 50 pesos. So I ended up pulling those guys aside. I don't like that guy. He wasn't man enough to come face me himself because he's a little bitch. I said, but I'm gonna tip you guys, but I don't want you sharing it with him, and I don't want you telling him that I gave you money. But here you go. And I gave those guys a tip because they deserved it. They were nice guys. They were not the problem. They were nice. That one guy, major problem. Didn't like him at all. I'm glad I did it. He deserved it. And people need more justice. And that guy was scared because after he tried scamming me, I started talking to them about the private military I am in, the martial arts that I'm in and all that. And I was doing martial arts on the boat. And that guy was standing there staring at me going, holy shit, I don't want problems with this guy. I wanted to do that on purpose. I had a reason for it. There was a life lesson. And now that video is posted and he knows. Now I guarantee you, Joel is my friend who directed me to him. Joel saw the video and I know he's gonna show him that video, and there was a life lesson to be learned. That guy now is gonna be a better person if he so chooses to realize maybe if I take care of people in customer service, I'll get paid more money. I mean, isn't that a good thing? I did a service to the guy. I did him a favor. If I didn't say anything, if I was passive, then he would just continue to take advantage of people. There's a reason to my madness. See, cuss words are completely taboo. They are cultural things that people don't accept. Why? Because it makes them feel better. I use words to direct people's attention. If you say fuck, it kind of jars people's nerves when you're trying to make a point and you're trying to manipulate their psychology or really singe your image or your impression into their brain, and you say, what the fuck's your problem? It's kind of jarring. It's like, whoa, it kind of puts people on edge. If I want to put people on edge, I'll use that. Or if I want people to know I'm really serious, I'll use that. And I know you guys can use the fallacy. You don't have to cuss to do that and whatever, but I don't agree with you because your words are powerful. You can use words to control or direct conversations or people's attention or create responses, and I do that on purpose. There's a purpose in how I speak. And when you say fuck, what the fuck's your problem? He's like, whoa. It's like, what's your problem? It's a little less aggressive. And if I want to be aggressive, I'll use fuck. If I'm trying to make my point clear or come across a certain way, I use fuck. When you use passionate words, you can make your story more clear. Does that make sense? Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for all your comments and your likes. I really appreciate way more than you can ever imagine. I really appreciate the support that you guys have given me. All these subscribers coming in. Can't thank you guys enough. Once again, my name is Morefield. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. I really appreciate your support. Please spread the word and help me get to 10,000 subscribers, 100,000, a million. I really want to make a difference in the world with the way I believe things and the way I live my life and the way I love people. I want to make a dent in the world. So please help me by spreading the word and sharing my videos. I hope you guys are doing well. Much love. Peace out.